Hey everybody, welcome back. I am Durka13 and this is Let's Play Kerbal Space Program. In episode 1, we sent Jebediah on 2 missions to get some science. We unlocked some goodies here. Let's take a look real quick. We have the first 3 tiers of everything unlocked. Fantabulous. So let's go and create our next rocket. We splashed onto the ocean. Good for us. Don't believe we could pick up any more contracts. Gene Kerman made a really weird noise there. Bum bum bum. Let's see. As interesting as this is, I think we're going to go ahead and cancel that. We gave up a little money there, but we'll just pick another contract back up. This music is kind of loud. Hopefully it is okay. We are going to pick up this one. Test the stack decoupler. Nice and easy. We can't screw that up. And let's go and design another rocket. Sorry, turning down the volume on my headset here. This background music is kind of loud in my ears. Alright, so I think everything from this point is good down. We didn't get any more sciencey bits, did we? We did, but we are not going to use that right there. Did we pick up the empty... We did not. Okay. There's an empty wedge we can use. I like shoving the magnometer in, but we have not unlocked it yet. So we have our pod here, and we are going to take off a mystery goo. We're going to add another Science Junior. Science Junior, there you are. Rotate you, slap you in there. There we are. And this is again what we are going to be landing back in Kerbin in. Well, crashing, I guess, technically back on Kerbin. So let's get it up into space. We are going to put 2 of these 400 fuel tanks on there. I think that should be pretty sufficient. We're going to put a swivel engine. There we are. We're going to put a stacked decoupler down here. 2 more of these liquid fuel engines. A swivel engine. There we are. And we're going to use the side decouplers here to put some rocket or solid rocket boosters on to give us a little more oomph. There we are. And I don't think we need these crazy big ones. That might be overkill. We'll just use the hammers again. There we are. I think that's really all we need here. Let's see, this is giving us 27, 14, 30. I mean, technically, this would be enough to go into orbit, I guess. We could try. Little disclaimer, I am terrible at going into orbit, so there is that, but I will do my damnedest. We do need some fins. Fins are fantastic. We're going to put a trio of 4 down here. While it is nice having these, they don't provide any directional control. The swivel engine does, though, which is fantastic. Alright, we're going to check our staging here. So we are going to light the solid fuel boosters. Do we want to light the liquid engine at the same time? I think we do, but we are going to... Do we? No, I don't think we're going to. We're going to put that back right there. Okay. So we're going to launch with the solid rocket boosters only. When those are done, we're going to drop them off, light our liquid engine down there in the middle, and then go up the tree here. Let's go ahead and save, and we'll launch this bad boy. Hope I am doing an okay job, guys. Please, again, drop me any tips, comments, anything I can use. It would be fantastic and very helpful to me to make some better videos for you guys. I know I love watching these, so hopefully you guys do too. Alright, Jeb, give us some stability assist. We are going to kick the throttle all the way up, just to make our lives a little easier when we lose the rocket boosters. And let's launch. We already are tipping a little bit, but I think we're going to be okay. Actually tipping in the direction we wanted to as well, which was nice. Let's kick it over a little bit too. This isn't going to be a pretty orbit if we do orbit. It's going to be a very eccentric orbit. There we go. Now that we have that swivel engine, we have a lot more control over our trajectory. This is really weird without seeing the statistics on the screen too. We unlock pretty soon a piece for our rockets called MechJeb. It is from a mod, but it gives us a nice readout of how high we're going to go, our current height, our speeds, all that. And it's just a nice glance. So doing this orbit blind is a little strange. Oh, open up science alert. We can do some stuff here. Got a milestone. Broken a land distance record of 10. Yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to orbit here. But we're going to break some milestones. And let's see how high we're going to get. Oh, 261 meters. Or 261,000 meters. So we are going into space no matter what at this point. Got even more milestones. Fantastic. And as soon as we go 70,000, we are going to get some more science. There it is, because we are now in space. So let's queue all these up. The magnometer has to extend. We can do our material study. 5 science. The magnometer is 25 science. Oh no, that is the material study. I'm sorry. The magnometer was pretty weak though. Mystery Goose should give us a decent chunk here. 10 science. Lovely. Thank you. We completed a contract for escaping the atmosphere. 35,000 Kerbal dollars, bucks, smackers, whatever you want to call it. 6 science, 15 reputation. We've reached space, gotten even more money, broken an altitude record, even more money in science. Awesome. I believe we have a contract for using a stack decoupler. Yeah, we have to use it just like the parachutes within a certain frame here. Altitude between 7,000 and 11,000 meters. It's kind of sketchy. I guess it's worth trying. I think we will be okay if we go back into the atmosphere with that. I'm a little worried about it, but I think we'll be okay. As soon as we... I mean, we're barely above the speed right now, but we're going to gain speed going down. Let's fast forward a little bit and hit our apoapsis, which was what? 261,000. Let's go past that and see what our speed is as we're falling back down. Up. We are in high space over Kerbal now because our rocket had so much oomph. 37.5 science. Oh, wow. We are going to unlock a lot of fun stuff with that. And our speed actually slowed down. Not too shabby. Again, as we get closer to the planet, as we're falling back down, gravity's going to take a bigger hold over us, and we are going to gain speed, which is going to be kind of a pain, but c'est la vie. We will try. We're going to go ahead and fast forward. It'll automatically dewarp us as we enter the atmosphere. There we are. And we do want to point ourselves retrograde. Retrograde is a marker on the map here. Essentially, it means the direction you're falling back down into, while prograde means, this is going to be interesting. Prograde means the direction you're flying towards or going up with. And we're getting some heating effects. Something's going to blow up. I'm assuming it's the magnometer. There it is. Ah, Jeb, I'm so sorry, my friend. We should have tried that contract. Oh well, that is part of Kerbal Space Program. Let's, we're not going to revert. No. Let's go to the Space Center. We lost Jeb for a little while. He will return at some point. Somehow he survived, landed in the ocean, and he is okay. Fortunately, we do have a backup pilot. Her name is Valentina, I believe. Bill, get out of the pilot seat. Yeah, Valentina. You're who we want. And we're going to do the exact same mission, except we are not going to keep our engines on us like that. I'm actually going to be a little bit cheaty here and put an extra decoupler right there. There we are. And that way we can drop our engines, but then we can also complete that mission. Where is it? So we're going to want to create its own little group here. We'll bring it up right before the parachutes. We'll save, and we're going to launch with Valentina in the pilot seat. Sorry, Jeb. I tried. I knew it was risky, but what are you going to do? Stability assist. Throttle all the way up. And launch. Again, we have that same little lean over. Do. Yeah. Ascents are not my thing. They, for some reason, they're the one thing I haven't really perfected. Well, there's many things I haven't perfected, but ascents are far from perfected. Do. We're going really fast here. Up, do some science. Crew report. Thank you. Alright, we're going to keep the rocket pointed that direction. Check our axis here. It is climbing fairly nicely. Material study. Because we lost the last rocket, we're going to have to redo all this fun stuff, but sorry you guys are seeing the same thing twice here. I will try to speed through it as fast as I can. What's our Apo now? Oh, we can kill our speed here. Again, we are not going to orbit, but we're not going to go as high either. I have no way to check how much Delta V we have in the tank either. Milestone. 57,000 meters in the air. We are going to go ahead and time warp here just so you guys don't have to sit through this a whole nother time. There we go. Queue up all of our experiments. Keep data, keep data, keep data. We are not going to get the... Maybe I should just kick the engine back on so we go up above... Yeah, I'm going to do that. See how high we can get, because there are some high orbit stuff that we missed last time, which I don't think we're going to get now either. Close out. Let's go ahead and drop that off right now. We don't need it. And let's go ahead and fast forward. If we do get any more scienceable data, which we did not, it would have dewarped us. We're going to hit the atmosphere again. There we are. We're going to bring the magnemeter back in right now because I forgot about that. Close these doors. The last mission would have been much more successful than this one, sadly. We do have to find retrograde here. There it is. Retrograde again means our butt end here is going into the wind, which will break us better. And we don't have a big gas tank strapped to us this time too, so that is a plus. Hopefully we shouldn't blow up. Some stuff is blown up. I think it was the part we dropped off though. We're going to wait for both of these to turn green here. Slowing down dramatically, about 20,000 feet in the air. And now we just have to go below 11,000 meters and we can complete this mission. Almost there, almost there. So close now. There it is. Let's twist that way. There we go. We completed that mission. And we can technically deploy our chutes now. I'm going to give it a little more time though, just so you guys don't have to sit through this all the way. We'll launch them at about 5,000 meters up. I think that'll be pretty safe. There we are. Launch the chute. And we'll go ahead and time warp. Chute's going to open at 1,000 meters. There it is. We're going to de-time warp at about 75 meters and then float back down in normal time. Almost there now. Alright, normal time. We'll float back down like this. We did complete that contract, so we got almost 31,000 Kerbal bucks. Some science, some reputation, fantastic. And we have touchdown. We could do a materials study, which is the Science Junior, right here in the ocean. Keep data for 10 science. We could do another EVA report, apparently. I will take it. Oh, okay, this is what I was trying to do before. I guess last time we were way too close to the shore. So we're going to store that experiment. And now, let's see, is this, yep, from Kerbin's water. So now since we're touching the water, we can do the EVA report from the water, board, and recover vessel for a nice chunk of science here. Not as much the original mission would have given us, sadly, but enough to make me pretty happy. 128.5 science. Look at that. Valentina got a ton of ribbons here. Next, 1 XP gained. Fantastic. Let's go in and spend our science. That's what we're working for, right? I'm going to get the basic science first, which unlocks a couple more sciencey bits, and that is episode 1 finishing its render. Thank you. We can unlock the orbital telescope, which is another science bit. Let's see. The science bay, which is the empty wedge I talked about in the beginning of this episode or the end of episode 1. I'm not too sure. Battery, the first piece to a satellite we can use. I don't think it'll unlock solar panels though, sadly. No. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and unlock that. Oh, it unlocks the thermometer too, which gives us more science. Flight control, which would unlock mech jeb and a couple more winglets for us, and a small reaction wheel, which just lets you control your ship better. Let's see, do we immediately need anything from here? I don't think so. Where is... here's the solar panels. I'm tempted to beeline right for those. What do you think, guys? If we get those solar panels, we can launch some satellites into space. I think that would be a damn good thing. Oh, you know what? We can't afford it anyway. Damn. Alright, we will unlock advanced rocketry, which will give us a bigger fuel tank and a couple more engines. I'm going to research that. Leave us with 38.5 science in the bank. I like it. And we are going to just make some quick changes to the rocket. Hopefully get us orbital. We can take off this extra decoupler because it is unnecessary now. Oops. There we are. We completed that mission, so we do not need it. Which, speaking of that, we need to go pick up a couple more missions. Now, we do not need 2 of each of these. Science Junior, Mystery Goo. Science Junior, there we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw in the empty wedge, and we're going to stuff our magnometer in there. The next mission, we will be going to high Kerbal orbit. So we're going to have to keep 1 copy of every experiment on us, just so we can do that. See, it fits in there pretty nicely, although when we close the doors it does pop out a little bit, but the game counts it as in there all the way. And then we are also going to put the orbital telescope on here. There we are. I like it. We're going to put thermometers on here. Actually, we're going to put 2 thermometers on there. Can we get away with 3? Looks like we can. The thing I'm checking down here, the engineer's report, the vehicle assembly building we have unlocked right now only allows us to create rockets with 30 parts on it maximum, which is sad, but eventually we will unlock the next tier. We can also only create a rocket of 18 tons per our launch pad we have unlocked. So I think what we're going to have to do now is just add a little more fuel to this stuff. There we are. We're going to take those out and substitute it for the bigger tank here. There we are. Giving us double the fuel we had, but we went over our mass limit. Damn. If we put a smaller tank on here, will that end up okay? 17.3. I guess that's going to have to do. In theory, this should be enough to get us into orbit. Again, I am awful with orbits. But we have all of our experiments. We have 3 thermometers, 1 for the ground, 1 for... Actually, we can use 1 more if we do go into high orbit. Worst case scenario, we don't make it into an actual orbit. We will go into a high orbit at the last second, and we will get a crap ton of science from that. We still have 2 empty parts we can use. We are going to... I think we're going to toss a battery on here. And I think we could fit it in the same compartment as the magnometer. Open these bay doors. Utility. Battery. The life support mod that I have, the Kerbals need food, water, oxygen, and electricity. While it is somewhat of a pain in the ass, it is very fun to play with. There we are. It's not very pretty, but it's in there. This mod right here, TAC life support. So as you can see, the Kerbals need food, water, oxygen, and electricity. The pod comes with 3 days of food, water, and oxygen. And with that battery, we have 3 hours of electricity. Which, okay, I guess. Once we get solar panels, I will feel a lot better about it, though. We didn't unlock MechJet, did we? No, we did not. Alright, so, hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been Kerbal Space Program, Episode 2. I am Dirk13, and I will see you next time for Episode 3.